And what it shows you basically is where your traffic is coming from. Why is that important? Hi entrepreneurs, welcome to Entrepreneur's Diary. I'm Gisela Lyshetti and I am so glad you're here joining me today again when we are talking about data. So as a marketing expert, we look at data for everything. But as an entrepreneur, I look at data of the business. And many people actually don't do this, and I don't know why, because data is so important. And you can actually learn so much from data. And what is data? Data is a series of zeros and ones. But data is basically numbers that can be used in your business, and it's in every area of your business. There is data. There's data for the finance team, there's data for the marketing team, there's data even for your revenue streams, your affiliate channels, your partners, your stakeholders. Business is basically all derived with data. So in finance, what would you do with the data? So you can analyze, for example, what is your slow periods during the year, what is your high periods or high traffic periods during the year. You can see where you're spending, where you have to save, where your budget is. All of that is data. Okay. For the purpose of this video, I want to really focus actually on marketing data, because people don't actually. I've spoken to clients and I've said, hey, have you looked at your website data, your Google Analytics? And they're like, what's that? Why do I have to look at data? What difference does it make? Well, it's really, really important, guys, because if you don't know your marketing data, you can't make the right decision on the next marketing phase unless you know what happened previous. As an example, when I'm running an advert, I look at, is it profitable, right? Am I getting the return of investment? Are people, how many reaches has it done? How many clicks has it? How many impressions? What's the cost per click? If the cost per click is too high, right, and it will not yield me a return of investment in a longer period of time, then I need to switch it off, because I don't want to waste money. Okay, I don't want to waste that investment, because the investment isn't good enough for that. If I look at the website, right, and I see a lot of people, a lot of traffic coming into the website, but there's no desired action, there's no call to action, or there's no contact fields, there's no live chat requests, something is wrong. Could it be could it be like, for example, that the engagement rates are not right? Is it that the loading is not right? Is it that people are not scrolling down right? Data is so important because it helps you improve your processes. It helps you improve your strategy. Do you know what I mean? So if I, for example, see that there's a lot of, and I do an advert and I send a lot of people to the website. In the advert, am I doing landing page views, or am I doing clicks, for example? If I do landing page views and I know that the significant person has actually loaded the page, but they haven't done the desired action, then you look at, right, what changes do I have to do? Maybe I'll do an A/B test and I check if this color button is different to this color button. So and you can use this data. And I know for some of you guys, you're just like, oh my gosh, like this is too high level, but and for some of you, like, this is like nothing, because you can really go into the minute details. But the purpose of data is for you to understand how something is working and if you need to improve it. Okay, so in Google Analytics, for example, you can see things, and now there's a new GA4, which I think maybe I'll do a training session on that actually. But there's a new environment in Google Analytics, and what it shows you basically is where your traffic is coming from. Why is that important? If you know where your traffic is coming from, and where your most traffic is coming from, and where your least traffic is coming from, you would know where to invest more money. So example, if you know that organic traffic is yielding you more people and they're spending a longer time on your site and they're more quality, then I would invest into search engine optimization. If I know that the advert, because adverts, remember, you can switch on, so you can switch off, right? And then if you switch off, that's it, you're not getting anything. Whereas SEO is organic. Once you've got to the top ranking and you maintain that position, because remember, it's an auction, you maintain that position, you are going to keep getting people coming in and feeding, and that's the keyword that's already set. Google's already indexed you for that. Okay, so if I see that email marketing is working more than more than ads, then maybe I have to go into email marketing a little bit more. I have to pump in a little bit more investment into that one. But if you don't know which channel is working for you, you're aimlessly going to put money in all pots, all the same, and you're going to be losing and you're going to be winning. But this is not trading, guys. Doing this marketing is not about you're not dashing out money and seeing potluck bingo. It's none of that casino stuff. It's all about targeted strategic campaigning, data analysis, and then re-optimization. So you re-optimize how the campaign went, and then you do it again, but with the knowledge of what the data had shown you. Okay, and the same goes for email marketing. The same goes for all of the different marketing, strategies that there is. And this is the beauty of digital marketing. Traditional marketing, when you had a billboard advertisement, yes, you can do things like putting a QR code and putting 10% off if you text this code and stuff. Yeah, that works. But you don't know how many people have seen that. You don't know how many people are clicking on it or going onto the website and things like that. And because of that, many people were investing thousands and thousands and thousands of marketing spend into these things that had no data. And because of that, they never knew whether that was a very good, effective strategy. But now with digital marketing, it is so easy for even those without the amount of money, to invest into marketing, can also be in the same playing field, because they're just very strategic about investment. They do a trial run. They do it, right? Then they look at the data and they say, okay, right, so this one's working, this one's not working. So I'm going to invest more into that one or less into that one. Or I'm going to change my strategy here and make that, my aim is to improve that channel and that part of the investment or part of the traffic coming in. So, it is really, really important that you check your data. I know I said this is predominantly about marketing, but you can also check your finance data, because that will go hand in hand when you're marketing. If you know that you have a low period during the month of, summer holidays, for example, you know that beforehand because you've already checked the data last year. So you can create a marketing plan surrounding those 3 months so that you can increase the traffic before it gets to the slow down period, or you can run an offer during these periods so that you would always have other people attracted to your business, and you would have that continuous revenue and turnover. But again, data is so important, guys. Data, analysis, whether it's your website, whether it's your business, whether it's your product or services, your clicks, Amazon clicks, Etsy click, whatever products or services that you're doing, look at the data, guys. Look at the data and try and forecast it on where it's going to go next and how you can benefit from it. I hope this has really taught you something, and do let me know if this has actually taught you something. Do me a favor, guys, on the comment below, because I like to look at my data. On the comments below, do write down one thing that you've learned when watching Entrepreneur's Diary. It helps me, it encourages me. So thank you for all encouraging me even more in advance already. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Love you all for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.